It's been a terrible time at Liverpool and in the world of football since we heard the tragic news of Diogo Jota and his brother Andres' death. In today's video, we want to pay tribute to a man that made such a huge impact on the club that we love, as his teammates of past and present, as well as his managers, have all paid tribute to someone who clearly was a great man and footballer. We will also cover a transfer story that has emerged from Fabrizio Romano in the last few hours. Let's get into today's news. Barcelona's pursuit of Nico Williams has ended after the Athletic Club winger renewed his contract until 2035, closing the door on a move to the Catalan Giants. Following the setback, sporting director Deco and the club are refocusing their summer transfer plans on other attacking options. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are expected to make a fresh approach for Liverpool's Colombian winger Luis Diaz, who is part of Deco's original summer strategy. Despite financial challenges and Liverpool's high valuation of Diaz, Barcelona remain interested and is exploring possibilities to bring him in. In addition to Diaz, Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford has emerged as a strong alternative. Rashford, who recently enjoyed a productive loan spell at Aston Villa, is reportedly open to joining Barcelona and is available for around £40 million. Sources indicate that both Deco and head coach Hansi Flick view Rashford as a good tactical fit and are keen to strengthen the squad with his versatility and experience. Barcelona continues to navigate financial and registration hurdles, but is determined to bolster their attacking options before the transfer window closes. As negotiations progress, the club will weigh its options between the promising Luis Diaz and the more attainable Marcus Rashford. Luis Diaz's future has proven to be relatively uncertain after the developments over the last few weeks. An important player for slot last season, could we see Barcelona come back in for the Colombian? Only time will tell where this story will go. In this portion of the video, we will pay tribute to Diogo Jota by looking at all the tributes from teammates and others in the football community. Liverpool's heartbroken players have spoken of their pain in paying tribute to teammate Diogo Jota after he was killed in a car crash at the age of 28. Van Dijk wrote in a post alongside a picture of Jota with the Premier League trophy, "What a human being, what a player, but most importantly, what an unbelievable family man. You meant so much to all of us and you always will. For your family to lose 2 sons, a husband, and a father is just unimaginable. So cruel and unfair. My heart is breaking for all of your beautiful family, for Root and for your kids. I promise you that in these difficult times and beyond, we will always be there for your family. A champion forever, number 20 forever. It's been a privilege to have stood by your side on the pitch and to have been your friend off it. We will miss you beyond words and never forget you. Your legacy will live on, we will make sure of it. Rest in perfect peace, Diogo and Andre." Andy Robertson, one of the players with the longest association with Jota, also paid an emotional tribute. "The ones I'm thinking about most right now are the family. Their loss is too much to bear. I'm so sorry that they have lost 2 such precious souls, Diogo and Andre," he posted on Instagram. "For the team and the club, we'll try to cope with this together, however long that takes. For me, I want to talk about my mate, my buddy, the bloke I loved and will miss like crazy. I could talk about him as a player for hours, but none of that feels like it matters right now. It's the man, the person. He was such a good guy. The best. So genuine. Just normal and real. Full of love for the people he cared about. Full of fun. He was the most British foreign player I've ever met. I can't believe we're saying goodbye. It's too soon, and it hurts so much. But thank you for being in my life, mate. And for making it better." Reds winger Luis Diaz said, "It hurts me to the core not only for what he was on the field, but for what he was off it. Heartbroken, former manager Jurgen Klopp, for whom his Christian faith has played a big part in his life, wrote on Instagram, 'This is a moment where I struggle. There must be a bigger purpose, but I can't see it. Liverpool, who are supporting Jota's family, have opened a book of condolence, both physical in the Anfield Road stand and online, lowered flags to half-mast and closed all stores in the museum, and suspended all tours until Monday. News of Jota's death has sent shockwaves throughout world football. Wolves, who signed him from Atletico Madrid in 2017 before selling to Liverpool in 2020, probably summed up the player best. Diogo embodied our values at the club. He was so humble, so kind, so professional, but yet determined and hungry, said Matt Wild, director of football operations and administration who worked closely with Jota. To go to Liverpool at the age of 23 and go on to great success there, he's won lots of trophies and it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Arne Slot commented by saying, "He left this club as a star and he will always be a star in our eyes. What to say? What can anyone say at a time like this when the shock and the pain is so incredibly raw? I wish I had the words, but I know I do not. All I have are feelings that I know so many people will share about a person and a player we love dearly, and a family we care so much about. My first thoughts are not those of a football manager. They are of a father, a son, a brother, and an uncle, and they belong to the family of Diogo and Andre Silva, who have experienced such an unimaginable loss. My message to them is very clear: you will never walk alone. The players, the staff, the supporters of Liverpool Football Club are all with you, and from what I have seen today, the same can be said of the wider family of football. This is not solely a response to tragedy. It is also a reaction to the goodness of the people involved and the respect that so many have for the boys as individuals and for the family as a whole. For us as a club, the sense of shock is absolute. Diogo was not just our player, he was a loved one to all of us. He was a teammate, a colleague, a workmate, and in all of those roles he was very special. I could say so much about what he brought to our team, but the truth is everyone who watched Diogo play could see it. Hard work, desire, commitment, great quality, goals. The essence of what a Liverpool player should be. There were also the parts that not everyone got to see. The person who never sought popularity but found it anyway. Not a friend to two people, a friend to everyone. Someone who made others feel good about themselves just by being with them. A person who cared deeply for his family. The last time we spoke, I congratulated Diogo on winning the Nations League and wished him luck for his forthcoming wedding. In many ways, it was a dream summer for Diogo and his family, which makes it all the more heartbreaking that it should end like this. When I first came to the club, one of the first songs I got to know was the one that our fans sing for Diogo. I had not worked with him previously, but I knew straight away that if the Liverpool supporters, who have seen so many great players over the years, had such a unique chant for Diogo, he must have special qualities. That we have lost those qualities in such terrible circumstances is something we have not yet come to terms with. For this reason, we need everyone at the club to stand together and to be there for one another. We owe this to Diogo, to Andre Silva, to their wider family, and to ourselves. My condolences go to Diogo's wife, Rute, their 3 beautiful children, and to the parents of Diogo and Andre Silva. When the time is right, we will celebrate Diogo Jota, we will remember his goals, and we will sing his song. For the time being, we will remember him as a unique human being and mourn his loss. He will never be forgotten. His name is Diogo.